Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. It's Monday. Johnny's struggling. His time changes are kind of whack. I can tell everybody driving by out here on this road is kind of like, what the fuck's going on with this? Why are we doing this? But it is what it is, guys. So yesterday and Saturday, I spent basically the whole weekend trying to clean up over here, man. I mean, my house is really going to shit. Can't keep up with what needs to be done on a daily basis. I can tell you that these dogs are not helping me. Trying to get them out of the house more. And Gussie, Bella's okay with it. She listens to me. She comes when I call her. Gussie, if he knows I'm trying to put him out in the yard, outside where he has places he could sleep, and, you know, it's not like they're out. He's just a pain, man. He won't do what I want him to do, and it's an issue every morning. You know, like Bella gets up, I open the door, and she runs out. Not Gussie. He's a stubborn fucking mule, and some of you may be able to relate to that. So right now, Gussie's outside because he won't come. I tried to put him out in the backyard, and I'm keeping him off my lanai. I spent all day yesterday cleaning this place up. It looks great. I cleaned the pool. I cleaned all the filters on the pool. Did a bunch of laundry. I cleaned my rags. But I got to keep these dogs out of my house and off this pool lanai. But they are, no matter what you put up, they will try to get around it. And it's a real challenge for me. Too much sometimes. You know, there are points during the year that you just feel overwhelmed with the amount of shit that needs to be done. And this is one of those times, because the leaves down here and the pollen, for me, not for everybody, but for me, I've got 13 fucking 200-year-old oak trees on this property. And they're gorgeous, you know, all summer when they're nice and green. But man, when they decide to take a dump, it gets all over everything. I mean, everything is covered. Fucking, if it's exposed, it's gonna have shit in it. Oak tree shit. So, feeling a little overwhelmed. Today is, I don't have anything on the schedule. It's Monday morning. It's great. I'm going to continue cleaning up. I'm going to, you know, I've got like 10 barrels, these brute barrels. I'm going to try to fill up these barrels with leaves, which I will. That's not trying. My plan is to, have a pile of leaves, fill up 10 barrels. When the truck comes into my street, they start on the other side of the street, and then they come back around and I'm the last guy who gets their shit picked up. So I'm hoping I can dump 10 barrels into the truck when he stops across the street. The guys are pretty cool. And then while they're going around the circle, I'm going to fill up another 10 barrels, because I literally, honestly, man, I paid somebody one time to clean these leaves up and put them in bags, and I had 300 bags of leaves, guys. 300. And down here in Sarasota, you can't put them in plastic bags anymore. You got to buy those fucking expensive paper bags. Goddamn tree huggers. Making us all suffer. Bastards. So I'm reclaiming my property from these dogs. Bella's trying to figure out how to get her ass out of this little garden area right off the lanai. I put up a barrier, and she was able to figure out how to get by that barrier and get in there, but now she wants to get out, and she can't figure that out. So I'm just going to let her stay there and, reap what she's sown. Gussie, too. He's sitting out at the front door, laying in the driveway all by himself, and he's going to stay there all fucking day. Till he fucking learns. And he needs to listen, man. It's chilly this morning, guys. It really is, man. Surprised. Got me all bundled up in a sweatshirt. I got my mowing hat on. Check it out. Mowing. It's a nice hat, man. I got some nice hats. Here's Gussie. Look, he's wondering what's going on. Gussie, when you gonna start listening, you little prick? Huh? Hey, come here. Look, he's not gonna come. He can tell by the tone of my voice, man. And I just can't be, kowtowing to a fucking dog, I need him to do what I want him to do. It's not like I'm being unreasonable, You get up in the morning. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here, you goofball. Look, he won't come. He'll piss. Gussie, what you doing, man? Oh, he's a poor boy. Look at how sad he looks. Get over here. He's a fucking head geese. He always has been kind of a little wackadoodle-doo. But it's a challenge. I'm trying not to live in a fucking, a fucking fur ball of a house, man. German Shepherd hair and dander. I changed my air filters the other day. I change them every month. This month, I don't know what the fuck happened. But this one filter, man, listen. One of the filters was just fucking horrible looking, man. I mean, horrible looking. So life's a challenge, At least I don't live in Gaza, These are all pretty minor problems. That's what it is here in America. We bitch about stupid little shit. So the spa's working great. The pool, I cleaned the living shit out of it yesterday, which is nice. I cleaned the extra filter. And I gotta have a talk with these people, man. Say, you need to change this filter every week, man. They're gonna burn my pump up, by neglecting this system. So I was reading, or I heard a story yesterday about, these people have been complaining about motorcycles and the noise and all this shit. And down in Charlotte County, they're actually doing something about it. And they had a helicopter and the cops on the ground, and they were going after these guys on these motorcycles who are literally they think they're at the fucking drag strip. It's not uncommon down here for a motorcycle to go by you doing about 120 fucking miles an hour. It scares the living shit out of you. You don't know what the fuck it is. It almost caused my truck to roll over one day because a guy, he came by me. I was getting close to Bee Ridge Road in the right-hand lane, and this fucker comes by me doing about $120, $130 in the breakdown lane. And when that happened, I swerved to the fucking left into the other lane, and then almost lost control of my truck. Came back the other way, and I was fucking pissed. And that sucker got off at Bee Ridge exit, and I fucking pulled up next to him, and I fucking threw my shit in park. I was gonna fucking punch him in the fucking helmet. And he took off. But man, these people are crazy down here. So this down in Charlotte County, they had 3 guys that they were after on motorcycles, and the cops pull up next. You know, they got the helicopter flying around. Cop pulls up at a red light. The 3 guys on the motorcycles are there. 2 of them stay there. 1 guy takes off, blowing through fucking red lights, stop signs, clocked at over 100 miles an hour, and they fucking had the helicopter on him and followed him right to his fucking house, and knocked on the door and locked his ass up. They need to do that here in Sarasota, man. It's very, very noisy here. I mean, just the normal noise in Sarasota, the normal day-to-day, just cars doing the speed limit. It's noisy, you know, everywhere. The traffic is unbearable sometimes down here. But then you add to that the fucking guys out here hot dogging, and with these new mufflers that everybody has that are definitely not up to the fucking you know, EPA standards. They need to start finding these guys, man. Give them a fucking warning the first time. Second time it happens, off with your fucking head. That's what I say. Maybe a little extreme, but, you know, that's where I am. I'm fucking, I'm pissed. So, the sirens down here. This is part of a city growing up, man. It was a sleepy town when I got here. It's not anymore, man. I did have somebody, I was cleaning up yesterday and a car pulled up outside here. I looked out and they were like, "Are you the homeowner?" I said, "Yeah, I am." So I said, "I'll meet you out front." They were interested in buying this place. And I think the fucking woman, they were married, young couple. I told them how much I wanted for the place. I said Zillow's got it listed right now. The Z estimate, $800,000. The high and the low. The high is somewhere a little over 9. I told them that's, you know, that's where I am. You know, I said I'll entertain any offer. You know, if it's fucking a little lower than I want, I'll say no. If it's real low, I'll say get the fuck off my property. But it was nice to have somebody. They came through. They walked through my whole house. The lady looked a little skeeved out. I was like, "What do you want, lady? I got 2 fucking German Shepherds, and I'm a bachelor. The fuck, man? Doing the best I can. Little paint, little fucking goddamn soap and water. Place would look great, man." So I've got to clean my truck first thing this morning. First thing on my agenda. Tomorrow's trash day. I'm going to put all my shit out. But I need to clean the back of my truck. I need to get to the bottom of this thing. And then I need to go buy some Sammys, Jackson. Some of those Sammys. Because I need to put latches on these pool fences that I have to keep these dogs out. They push so hard on them, they yank the anchors right out of the cinder block fucking wall. They just destroy shit, man. Screens, doors. They'll scratch at a door. They'll just destroy the fucking casing around it. It's terrible, man. What an animal can do to a fucking house. Unfortunately, I've got 2 of them who, when they want to come in the house, boy, they're fucking bound and determined to get their ass in this house, whether they're welcome or not. So I put up I had to remount the, they have a self-feeding trough, you know, a thing to drink water. Look at her. I had to put that back up yesterday because it fell down. Probably from them jumping up and stepping on it, ripped the anchors out of the wall. But normally I can handle this shit, but like I said, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with all these fucking leaves. Look at this shit. It ain't even done. There's still just as much up in the trees. You can look up in the trees and see all this brown dead shit. It's coming. It's coming. So if this guy comes back and makes me a nice offer, he was really concerned with how much land I have here. It's right at an acre, but then you add to that, the part that I'm responsible for is about 20-25 feet of easement all the way around my house. So this property is a lot bigger. It's probably an acre and a quarter with the easement that is not part of my property that I need to maintain. I mean, it basically is my house, you know. The land in front of it, I have to maintain it, but it's easement. So we'll see. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. If not, I just need to make this place a very nice place to live, and it'll be nice, man. I gotta let Bella out, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I have Bella out of that planter area, and she'll probably find her way back in there, because they, like I said, man, they're fucking determined to do what they want to do. Anybody who owns a fucking dog knows that. Full of surprises. So I really have a lot of shit to do today. I cleaned the back of the house. My nephew Nate around his house. This shit could pile up to like 6 feet high, and he just, you know, climb over it into his house, and he just doesn't do anything other than Johnny's just bitching today. Well, I bitch every day, but I'm really feeling it today. I worked 2 days straight, man. The weekend's supposed to be a time to fucking relax and rejuvenate. This weekend wasn't. The time changed, the leaves. It's just an accumulation of things, and you feel overwhelmed. I'm sure some of you can relate. So my buddy on Facebook, I don't know what happened with Facebook. Supposedly it changed the name and the way they do business. I'm just gonna get off that shit, to be honest with you. It's a fucking bunch of bullshit anyway. So let me know if any of you know what's going on with Meta. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut this short and not as exciting when I'm not talking about politics. That is my passion, and that's when Johnny can really get on a roll. But my site has been taken over by the right-wing hecklers, the comments. I just, you know, like, I don't go to places where, you know, like, I don't sit there and watch Joe Rogan and make nasty comments, you know. I mean, every once in a while I'll make a nasty comment because he's a sellout. But I don't watch it, you know. So to you guys who just despise everything I say, just go find another place to play. That's all. Go find the echo chamber. And I'll end on that note. Johnny's gonna continue to clean today. Get my truck in order. I can't do anything really too much. I mean, I'm not even trying to clean up real good on the outside of the house because I know the shit's gonna continue to fall. But maybe I'll fix this screen. See this? those two panels up there on the roof. I need to fix the one on the left. I repaired that one day, and I pulled the fucking screen too tight, and it tore on the bottom, and now leaves are dumping into my lanai. So I need to repair that today. That's the only thing I do. I need to get that done because that shit's ended up right in my pool. But it's pretty nice here this morning. Nice and clean. And I'm going to continue to work in that direction, man. Every day we get up and go to work, Jackson. Every day.